Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about 5 tips to get your creativity working again. No matter what your passion is, whether it is drawing, painting, or writing songs, or things that are not on this list, here are some tips that might help you to get back to do what you love again. Now this is mostly the experience that I had and things that I learned over the years in my creativity journey. So hopefully you learn 1 or 2 things from this video. Tips number 1, knowing the purpose. Drawing is a part of me. It is important to me, but sometimes I have those moments of feeling stuck and very stressful when I feel dry and when I cannot draw anything at all. Through that, I learned that it is helpful when I sit down and find out and think about why I love what I do. It is like remembering the roots again. So I encourage you to find a time, maybe make a coffee, sit down and write down a list of why you love what you do. There's no rules of how many lists that you can come out or what are the things that you can write. The point is you sit down and you take out your journal or anything, you just write. Know that you probably will write interesting things that you don't even know that will come out from this reflection time. It could be the things that you have forgotten, maybe your childhood experience, maybe a part of your life that caused you to start drawing. Maybe you are inspired by something or someone or movies or shows and you want to be like the one who inspired you so that you can also inspire other people. You have to know also that you are writing out something that is already in you, not something that you create but something that is in you. So make this time to reflect and think about it. This will be something that you can go back and look at it again and to get inspired again. Tips number 2, make mistakes. Now I know you maybe heard of this already, that it is good to make mistakes, but still I think it is worth mentioning. It could be a reminder to you. Anyway, I am afraid of mistakes. Because of that, I always wanted to stay safe by choosing to not do something that is too difficult for me, whether it is long-term project or short-term project or even my personal project, in most of the time even as simple as drawing. Because I know there's the risk of making mistakes. So I often thought, why am I bothered to waste my time taking the risk to do something? But then I realized my creativity would be as good as that. Because when there's no adventure to venture anymore in art or no risk taken anymore, no more effort, it is dead. At least you can say that it is dying. So how? You see, making mistakes is not that bad. Allow yourself to be vulnerable to mistakes. Through your creative journey, be gracious to yourself because the mistakes is meant to be made. You are aiming for something better than yourself. That's why you are taking the risk to be better. I mean, for me, it is helpful. When I reminded myself of this, I could feel like I've been able to put out the pressure of constantly wanting to make a masterpiece, and instead I've been able to enjoy my time of drawing or anything that I'm doing. Tips number 3, you don't have to show. Okay, probably my English is not that accurate, but hear me out. Lately, I was busy with things and I didn't spend my time so much on engaging my drawing skill, and it went for months until I feel that I need to come back to drawing or to continue engaging with my creative side. But one of the things that kept me from drawing is that there's the pressure of showing my art to others. Whenever I started to draw again, I feel like I am obligated to share my art so that people can like it, so that people will get inspired by it. I understand not everyone will feel like it. Maybe you doesn't even struggle with this, but if you are, I'm glad to tell you that you don't have to show it to others. It is not your obligation, it is your choice. Because on the internet, there's so much thing going on. Every day people will post about the fun thing, the things that will hype other people. Every day there's a piece of art, there's a video, there's a music that made viral. Like it or not, the effect on you will make you want to go with the flow. You want to do the same. You want to share your works. You want to have a place in the internet. Maybe it's not a bad thing. If you cannot catch up with everything that's going on in the internet, well, don't blame yourself because you cannot do that. The point is, maybe you just have to create something to be kept for yourself. Your drawing time or your painting time are supposed to bring peace and healing to yourself. Then you can inspire others. It is for you to enjoy. I'm not saying that you could never show your artwork to others anymore, but doing these things shouldn't be driven by the obligation of showing to others. Tips number 4, daily efforts. As I share to you this, I also reminding myself of it because honestly, I'm not good at doing this, to be honest. Doing something creative daily is something that I could not recommend enough. Try to spend time every day doing it, engaging your creative side. For me, I'm trying to draw and paint something every single day if I can. Whether you want to set 5 minutes a day to 1 hour every day to do it is up to you. But there's a lot of ways of doing this. You can go and search for challenges on YouTube or Instagram, current challenges to do it every day, prompt to do it every day. If you're just starting and you just want to try it out for the first time, or you are coming back to do what you love again, do something easy. For me, my current theme for this week is that I go to Pinterest and look at any art that I love and I will just copy and paste. I draw and try to follow the original artwork is, which is something that is freeing as well. I don't have to think about, oh, I should create or design. I just follow, copy and paste. Tips number 5, this is the last one. Pause but don't stop. Well, I hope if none of it just now helps, this last tip would be, maybe you have tried everything you can, but you just cannot do it anymore. You feel stuck and have no inspiration to continue to do what you love. Well, it's okay to pause. Take a break from trying to force yourself to be creative, but don't give up on that. Even for me, when I came back from the business, it's been a while that I draw, it's been a while that I just sit down and paint something. I struggle, thinking, where do I start? How do I start? Trying to draw something a few times or painting a few times, it just doesn't work. But then I pause from trying to make something or create something. The reason I said pause and not give up is that when you pause, you can still search for inspiration. You should still be aware of your environment, just looking for that small spark again. Whether you talk to people that have the same interest with you, maybe watch a movie, probably watching this video also part of the searching of the spark that you are looking for. I like the illustration of a bear hibernating during the winter. They just don't do anything, they just sleep throughout few months or but they are not dead, they are just sleeping. They are doing something by not doing something. Your creativity can be also going through that kind of season, the season of hibernating, but it is not that. Thank you for watching. Know that the things that I've shared to you is something that I've learned and it works for me. Hopefully you learn something from it as well. Okay, bye.